Networking is intimidating. It's not easy for anybody, whether you're a freshman in college or you're a seasoned professional in the workplace. It can be intimidating. It can be a rough go. It can be hard to start a conversation. It's time consuming, but the benefits are enormous. You can land a job right away. You can recruit a new member to your organization, whether it's a charity or your association, or your fraternity or sorority. You can refer somebody for a job or refer somebody for another connection. You can present an idea, just bounce it off somebody to get feedback. Networking can do so many things, not just for you, your employer, or your community, but all those connections around you. So here are what I believe to be a dozen tips to building your professional network, no matter how old or experienced you are. First, bring business cards. I was told by somebody to always have 50 business cards in your pocket or your purse. While it seems like a lot, you never know. Just base it on the situation, whatever your networking mixture you're at, or if you're in the grocery store, or if you're at church or whatever. Not that you're going to network at church or the grocery store, but always be prepared to have business cards. Always bring or carry a pen and paper. Why? Well, you can jot down notes of each conversation you have. So if you're at a networking reception, just step aside real quick, or just step real quick right in front of you and write down the name of the person you're talking to and a quick snippet of the conversation or a couple high points. Do not type it into your cell phone. If you're sitting there typing in your cell phone, it gives others in the room the impression that you just don't matter to them or they don't matter to you, and you'd rather spend time on your phone than talking to them. If you write it down on a piece of paper, it shows that you're organized, skilled, and prepared to move on to the next. Also, greet with confidence. Great hand-eye contact. Squeeze with a firm, not too firm grip. Say hello. I make it a practice to mention the person's name twice as I say hello. Give it some practice. Practice on others, but always be confident when you do so. It sets the tone for the entire conversation when you're confident and you look them in the eyes. If you look away, it tells them that you're just somebody else to talk to. Ask open-ended questions. If you ask questions that end in a yes or no, you're not going to go anywhere. You want to learn as much as you can about that particular person. In my opinion, there's gold in every single person I meet. And so I take it upon myself to get to know them. And it could be their background, it could be their interest, why they're at that specific networking event, whatever the case may be. Ask open-ended questions. That also helps foster the next question or another response, or response that you might have to the same question that they may want to ask. Use your the 30-second elevator speech. If you don't have one, practice one. Basically, when somebody asks you what you do or why you're here or tell me about yourself, be prepared with about a 20 to 30-second response. Focus more on who you are than what you do, what you have, and what you want in that initial 30-second elevator. When they ask you, tell me more, launch into a 2-minute response that's a bit more descriptive, and you can elaborate more on the key points of your 30-second elevator. Remember that networking is a two-way street. You might be at this networking function or a career fair or whatever it might be for a specific reason. It could be to get a job or referral. It could be to get a date. It could be to join or recruit a member to your membership association or your charity. That might be your agenda. But keep in mind that others are there for another agenda, or could be for another agenda. So remember that's two-way. Also, don't expect miracles. If you're expecting to land an interview at that networking function and you don't get it, don't let it be a letdown. Let it be the first step into a nice relationship you have with that individual. Grab business cards. If you're bringing them, use them, but also grab them, especially if you have a meaningful conversation with the person with whom you're speaking. Grab that business card and collect it. I'll tell you why. First, track everything. Whether you use a CRM or use Excel or just a napkin or whatever it is, track everything. Take that person's contact information and add a note into whatever you're using. Follow up, whether it be by phone or email or best of all worlds, a handwritten note to that person. You have their contact information on the business card, use it, right? So follow up. When you follow up, when that person receives something from you, you're telling them that you care about them, that you took the time of your day to follow up with them and say hello and thank you for talking to me. Always be sure to include a snippet of the conversation. Maybe it's a hobby that they have, or kids, or friends, or the fraternal organization, or their favorite thing, or their career, or their employer. Something that lets them know that you're actually listening to that conversation that they had with you. Connect with them on LinkedIn. Look them up. Their URL for their LinkedIn profile may not be on their business card. Probably isn't. But go on to LinkedIn, do a quick search, and then add them as a friend. In that note, don't use the stock message. Use a note that resonates more with your follow-up card. Hey, it was great meeting you. Love to learn more about you. Let's stay in touch. Let's connect here on LinkedIn. Thank you. And then your name. Last, have fun. Networking can be a blast. The more fun you're having in that networking experience, the more people in that room are going to want to come to you because you're actually having a great time. Others might not be, but own the room. The more you're having fun, people will see that and gravitate towards you. It can be an all-out blast. Last, in my opinion, there are 3 things to be successful in this life, and same with the networking experience. First is have passion. No passion, it's no fun. Have a purpose. Why are you there? What are you doing? What is your purpose in life? What are you here to do? Or in this networking experience to do? And then last, smile. Smiles go a long ways. So if I believe you have purpose, a passion, and you smile, you can do just about anything in this world. That's it. Thank you.